I'm doing fine and very busy.
Very busy, aren't we
Yeah.
all?
I'm a busy doggy.
Let's see, I'm trying to get, they gave me a new Skype, so I'm trying to figure this one out.
Yeah, I have a new one too. Any problem?
Yeah, because I can't get full screen image of you yet. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Oh,
I have your full screen image.
I don't have yours. I'm trying to get it. Let's see.
Don't you see the message? You have new beta version activated.
Yeah, I know. I know. Oh, wait a minute. I think maybe I can go here. And if I do this, maybe that'll give me full, nope, that didn't give me full screen. Okay, that doesn't. Oh, what does this do? Share screen.
Is a fan working beside you?
Yeah, it's behind me.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Okay, I'll shut it off in just a minute. I'm really trying to figure out how to get full screen. This doesn't make sense. Okay, if I do that. That gives me not getting full screen image. That gives me your picture and center.
Mr. Terry, I don't have much time tonight.
Okay. Yeah, I got to cover many things, so maybe another time. I don't know when would be good.
No, it's okay, Mr. Terry. Just tell me about the story. It's okay. About 10 minutes, no problem.
All right.
Well, just go ahead.
You want me to shut off that fan?
Yeah, please. It's annoying.
Okay.
The sound.
I'm sure. Okay.
Mr. Terry, what is it in front of you?
What is in front of me?
Is it a screen? Is it a screen? Computer screen?
I don't know what you're saying. There's nothing in front of me.
You know, I see something white.
Yeah, that's where your image is supposed to be full screen on that white background, but it's not coming up. Let me call you back and see if you call me. Let's see if we get it that way.
Okay, I'll try.
Okay.
안녕하세요. 딸셋엄빠TV 절운동 열심히 하는 그리고 영어 좀 잘하는 딸셋아빠입니다. 코로나 사태로 건강은 물론이고 아이들 공부에도 많은 염려가 있으시리라 생각합니다. 저희 딸셋엄빠네는 미스터 테리라는 훌륭한 미국인 선생님과 특별한 인연이 있어 화상으로 영어를 공부합니다. 딸셋아빠가 미국에서 유학하던 시절 아버지처럼 돌봐주셨던 은사님이십니다. 특별한 내용은 아니지만 우리 아이들이 미스터 테리와 화상으로 놀이처럼 영어를 배워가는 과정을 공유합니다. 자, 미스터 테리's Happy English World 시작합니다.
구독해줘.
Screen for me. Okay.
Mr. Terry, there's a mode. You know, you can select.
Well, this is new.
I don't know. I have no problem.
Okay. Well, I'll have to figure it out. But at any rate, okay, first of all, when I came into the country, I had a serious problem. I almost didn't make it in. And so that those issues, because there are more than one issue, has to be addressed. And I think that the agent has got an idea as to the fix. We need to make sure that the fix will work. And so Alex is going to be talking to her in about a week or so to make sure everything's good. But the problem came in because they changed the COVID rules while I was in the United States.
How?
That's a long story. Let's just say they changed it.
So, Mr. Terry, let me get the point. Can you stay there?
Yeah, right now everything's fixed, so that I was able to get in. I'm here, and that's not going to be a problem right now.
Then no problem. Yeah.
The only problem is that, you know, if she can't fix the issues, then that would mean I would have to wait until I get a new visa, which would come September, October, before I could actually leave the country again.
So you cannot leave the country until October?
Only if she cannot fix the problems. Right now she's optimistic. Let's put it that way. So, but nothing is sure yet. Nothing is.
So you mean you cannot leave the country right away? I mean, you want to visit Korea.
What I'm saying is that she is optimistic. So I think it's going to work that I could come in July, but I can't guarantee it right now. I have to wait and make sure that she has everything in place.
But, you know, Mr. Terry, don't hurry, but, you know, your safety comes first.
Right, but it would be, you know, I'm not wanting to visit in the cold weather. It would be, you know, like next spring would be the earliest I'd come then.
Don't make her unhappy.
So anyway, yeah, like I say, yeah, she was made unhappy when I came in that night, and again, it was because so much has changed of the rules, and she just wasn't. She was not aware of just how much change affected me. So
it's just been a month.
That's when the big changes were made. Now, okay, when I left the country, it was expected that I would, I tested for COVID within 24 hours of departure. I was expected to test again on the 19th. I was expected to test again on May 30th. And then I was expected to test again once I made Bangkok, and then I was still quarantined for 2 days. That was what the rules had been. However, in the middle of May, Thailand changed the rules and allowed for what's called a Thai pass. Now, with a Thai pass, you have to get a special stamp. Yeah, and the paper that I got, the arrival departure paper that I got, did not have that stamp. I didn't know it needed that stamp. And she was not able to get one to me because I was in the States. So I just got the one off the airplane, and I didn't have the stamp. And that almost caused me to have to go back to the United States.
Why didn't you make her happy? Why didn't you give her $10?
That's not what did it. The problem is she did not have the paper to give me because I was in the States. How is she going to get me the paper? That's what I'm trying to say, is that the changes of the rules caught her flat-footed.
But anyway, it wasn't intended.
It wasn't intended, but
you just went to visit your country,
right?
And that thing suddenly happened, so it's not your purpose.
Right, but that didn't matter. I didn't have the stamp, so the immigration officials were, you don't have that stamp, you need to go.
Go where?
To the United States, return back to where I came from.
Why didn't you tell her that, you know, the United States is the hell?
No, the thing is, I just listen to people talking, and that's it. You know, the
Okay,
agent called and she spoke to him, but I was in immigration for 3 hours.
And anyway, you're safe, right?
But
you
I'm back
you don't have to worry about your staying in the Thailand.
Right.
And your quarantine is only 2 days, right?
There was no quarantine. That's what the Thai Pass was about. Thai Pass
Okay.
gave pass, no quarantine, no check. You had to buy insurance. I had to buy health insurance for, you know, $20,000 in case I did get COVID. But the Thai Pass covered all of that. And so, you know, like I say, I had the Thai Pass. That was arranged. But what was not arranged was getting me the arrival departure card with that stamp on it showing that I had what I needed.
So you got the stamp then?
No, I was not able to get the stamp that night. So
when did you expect to get it?
I didn't get a stamp.
I mean,
instead, what I had to do is I had to talk to immigration officials. I had to talk to public health officials. I had, you know, like I say, I was 3 hours in immigration that night.
Where was Mr. Alex then?
Oh, he's home. I was in Bangkok airport.
Ah, Bangkok. Couldn't you get in touch with Mr. Alex there?
Yeah, and he got in touch with the agent. That's why the agent called, and she had a long talk with the immigration people. And then, like I say, once she got done, one of the problems was they didn't, in all of my previous visits, I had Chiang Rai as my address, but suddenly I had to change it to Chiang Mai for this entry. And they're like, why did you change it to Chiang Mai? Were you ever in China? You know, questions like that. And so the agent had to explain to them why my primary address had changed to Chiang Mai. We're going to change it back to Chiang Rai with the next visa. So that'll take care of that problem. Anyway, so I get in here and both of my main computers, the Envy that I'm using now and the Toshiba, wouldn't work. I had to wait for about 20 minutes before the Envy warmed up and it finally started working, but the Toshiba is dead. I think the hard drive has failed on it.
Oh, because of the weather?
I don't know. They just sat here for 1 month, unused.
You know,
it was not the ants. I put poison out around the house to keep the ants out.
Mr. Terry, the climate is very humid.
It is, and it could be that that's what did it. I'm going to take the Toshiba down to a local computer place and see if they can get it to spin up. And if they can't, I may wind up bringing that one to Korea too and see about getting it.
So are you using the HP?
Right now I'm using the HP.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, at least I had the HP, and so it's doing auto service now, which is fine. But like I say, finding both my computers down when I first get here was not pleasant. And then the next day I started washing my clothes, and on the very first wash, the laundry machine finally died. And so I had a lot of wet clothing. And so what Alex had to do is he had to find me a new used washing machine, which is when you called earlier and I had to go away, it was because the washing machine had arrived and we needed to get it installed. So that's in place now. So that's fixed. I need to find out, you know, I'm going to be going to the doctor here on Thursday. And when I do, there's a couple of things that I need to accomplish. One is, of course, I'm just going to go for the test for the, you know, prostate cancer. But the other thing I need to find out is because I'm taking so many of these steroids, and I'm wondering at some point if I really need to stop. So I need to ask the doctor about the long-term use of those steroids.
You know, Mr. Terry, you shouldn't use, you know, steroids in long term. You know, it's not good.
That's why I'm going to ask the doctor about it.
And you know, steroids, I know it's helpful, but it adds your weight.
Well, it's more than that. It also weakens the bones and does other things which I really don't need, and that's the reason why I need to talk to the doctor about it. Now, Alex is thinking maybe I could start undergoing acupuncture, because the problem is this. You know, the reason why the cartilage in my shoulders tore is they had fine hairline tears in them for a long time, you know, from when I played football through the martial arts period, and they did okay. I mean, it wasn't a big deal. But then as the arthritis started growing in my shoulders, in those joints, then where the cartilage goes over the bone was growing because of the amount of arthritis. So that made the cartilage have to stretch further, and that's what opened up those tears. And, you know, unless I get rid of the arthritis, I've got to deal. I don't know exactly how I can deal with the problems of the rotator cuff tears.
And do you have to get surgery?
That is one possibility. I talked to my sister about it because she underwent surgery, and so, but she said that surgery is not 100% successful. You know, it's going to mitigate things for a while. The problem is dealing with the arthritis. So I really don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet. That's why I've got to find options. I'm going to talk to the doctor about long-term steroid use on Thursday. I'm going to Alex is going to see about getting me an appointment with an acupuncturist, see if that can help. We need to find an alternative.
Is he or she Chinese acupuncturist?
Well, he hasn't found one yet. He's going to find one. So that's where things stand on that. Now, you know, like I say, in a week or so, I'll know whether or not I can come to Korea. Now, if I come, is there some place I can stay cheap?
Yeah, we'll arrange. Don't worry.
Okay, just let me know what kind of cost factor I'd be looking at.
I'll try to find something very cheap, almost free. Like, you know, you stay there and teach some English, something like that.
That would be okay.
Yeah, so don't worry.
Okay.
You're just staying there briefly, right? You are not stay there all day, all night. I mean, you know, you sleep there, right?
I sleep there, but I have to have my computers. I have to have my computer there, or computer.
Hey, Mr. Terry, don't worry. You know, in Korea, almost all home they have Wi-Fi. Okay.
Right.
So don't worry about the internet access.
Okay.
And,
well, now I noticed that the Buddhist temples offer $25 a night.
It's expensive.
Okay, if that's expensive and you can find something cheaper, that would be better.
Yeah.
So the question is, how long of a stay should I plan for?
Pardon me?
How long of a period of days, how many days should I plan to stay in Korea?
How long do you want to stay? It's up to you.
I was kind of thinking about 55 days. That's that's almost 2 months.
Hey, no problem. What about, 6 months?
That would overstay my visa. then I get in trouble with Korean authorities again.
And then you come back 1 year later. No problem. Oh,
actually, I need to be in Thailand when I apply for my new retirement visa, And so that's why I have to return by, you know, sometime around early September, because then I'll make my official formal application for another 1-year retirement visa. And as long as I maintain those, I'll be okay.
Yeah, I know. You've been nice, right? You had made any problem there.
Right. Well, of course not. You know me. What am I going to do now?
Do they know you are there?
The Thai authorities? Yeah, they know I'm here.
Yeah, just Thai authority, right?
Yeah.
Because they control your document, right?
Exactly.
Your stamp,
Yeah.
your visit, your leave, you know, those things. So they know you are there. But, you know, average Thai people, I mean, you know, people in Shanghai, how many people, you know,
actually know that
do they know you are there? I don't think so.
Most people obviously don't. Okay, now I'm going to be able to get out and do, you know, do videos here fairly shortly, but I won't have time. I'm going to take the material that I've already got and try to do a video before I leave for Korea if I go in July.
Mr.
Now,
Terry, have you heard about DaVinci Resolve?
what?
DaVinci Resolve. DaVinci Resolve is a program.
I haven't heard of it.
You know, edit. You can edit. You can cut. You know, yeah.
Oh,
You can do
video.
everything.
I've already got Wondershare, and it's got.
Yeah, DaVinci Resolve is a much better program.
It could be, but I've got Wondershare already. I'm not going to try to pick up another one. I can't see any purpose in doing that.
Hey.
Wondershare is adequate for my needs.
Anyway, now, Mr. Terry. Yeah. Do you know what this is? Fruit.
It looks like an apple, a big one, you know, those Asian apples, big yellow sucker.
No, it's not apple.
Plum. I mean, pear.
Yes, pear. It's very big.
It is very big.
Yeah, look at it.
I see that.
Yeah.
It looks like it's got cancer.
No, it's a good one, Mr. Terry. In Cheonan, there's a village called Seonghwan.
Okay.
Seonghwan is famous for big pears.
Okay.
They even export pears to the United States.
I can believe
it's very
that.
delicious. Very delicious.
Okay.
Mr. Terry, pears in the United States, not delicious at all. You know it.
I find them delicious, but that's because that's what I grew up with.
But Mr. Terry, Korean pear, especially in Seonghwan, it's very good.
Oh, I trust it is. I've had Korean pears before, and I love them. So
I have a friend there, and I visited her there, and I helped her. She has a pear orchard, and I played the drone there for her. So I'm going to make video for her tonight. So I don't have much time.
Right.
So Mr. Terry, why don't we talk tomorrow or?
Yeah, I only had one more thing to mention.
Okay.
That is okay. I've been thinking about how to improve what I've been doing with John and Choa. And
hold on. My dad.
Okay.
예, 아버지. 예, 아버지.
저기 TV조선 19번에서 저기
네, 축구해요. 대한민국 저기네 한 골 넣네, 칠레. 네. 해리면 뭐
끝나면 1대0으로 한국이 아직 이기고 있어.
네. 해리면 뭐 틀어놨어요. 네. 지금 미스터 테리랑 얘기하는 중이에요. 아버지, 헬로우라고 한번 해주세요. 헬로우.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
네, 들으셨어요?
들었어.
네, 미스터 테리 저기 미국 갔다가 태국에 지금 돌아오셨거든요. 네, 그래가지고 얘기하고 있어요. 저 아버지 내가 전화 드릴게요. 네.
Okay.
You know,
Anyway,
my father.
yeah.
My father. You know, we have a what is it? Soccer national team. You know, play or something. You know, Korea and Chile.
Okay.
Yeah. So my father wanted to let me know. You know, it's a father thing.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, Mr. Terry.
Okay, what I was wanting to do is I was wanting to somehow bring paperwork into this situation, and so that Jian and Choa will get more out of that class than just what I'm doing so far. But the question is, what kind of paperwork would be appropriate for them? And I need to leave that up to you, because I mean, I can look at stuff and, but I mean, they're beyond the alphabets, aren't they?
You know better.
No, I don't, because we don't do the alphabets. We're doing.
They know, yeah, they know basic alphabets.
Okay. So I've got to look at my stuff, and then what I can do is I can send to you via email.
Okay.
Papers that we can work on that would be appropriate for each class. But I think that way we can really enhance what we're doing and go further with their learning, and they should enjoy it.
You know the address, 3 Girls Family TV gmail.com.
Right. Once I find it, I'll let you know. Also, okay. I'll let you know probably next week, I think, if I can come to Korea in July.
Okay.
No, by then.
Yeah, you need to check if the agent is happy, right?
No, well, we'll talk about the agent situation and when I get there and into Korea. Okay. It's not something.
Mr. Terry, you know, I'm just happy, and we are very, very happy that you are healthy and safe. Okay, you know, they kept asking me, is Mr. Terry okay? Has Mr. Terry arrived in the United States? Have you got any news from Mr. Terry?
But well, you know why I didn't get
I know. I couldn't answer. You know, I don't know. I'm sure he's in the United States now, but yeah, you know, I'm waiting for something from him, but right. I don't know.
Right, and I couldn't, you know, with my limited, like I said, I spent $200 with T-Mobile for what internet access I had.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to visit America. I don't want to visit America. Mr. Terry, someday I'll visit, you know, Thailand, okay? Yeah, we'll be there.
That's one of the things that too, you know, if you...
And Mr. Terry, you know, if you come here, you know, we can make people, you know, amused, okay? We can make them happy.
Okay.
You know, we can think about it. We can visit that, you know, pear orchard. You get there and you select one and you bite it. 맛있어요.
Right.
That's it.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah, okay. We can do many things.
I'm going to let you go. This week is a really busy week for me because, as you know, Thursday I'm going to be seeing a couple of doctors, and so I don't have any class that day, so I have to double up my classes on tomorrow and Wednesday and Friday to make up for that.
So when do you think you can meet Jian and Chua?
Tuesday or Monday next week, regular time.
Okay.
Regular time next week. Monday and Thursday.
Why don't you just talk to them briefly, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, they say hello and I'm came back, something like that. That's
Okay.
all. Not class.
When would you want to do that?
When you are convenient. Just let me know tomorrow, Mr. Terry. We are not in a hurry.
How about if we do this? I think Friday would be best because I'm going to be free after about 5 o'clock on Friday.
Okay, good. Yeah, Friday. Yeah, Friday would be good.
Okay, we'll plan for Friday 5:30 then, and it'll be a short class. We could throw some music up and celebrate, that kind of thing.
Yeah, just let them know you are safe and you are in Thailand now.
Yeah.
Okay, they worry and they miss you.
That much? You really think so? I work.
Why not? Why would I lie?
I worked those poor kids really hard for the couple of weeks before I went to the U.S. on that one book.
Mr. Terry, don't you know they enjoy your class?
I hope they do. I hope they do. As long as they enjoy it, then they're going to do better on in their English classes at school, and that's the whole point.
Yeah, their English skills are getting better and better. You know it. And
John's surprising me. Yes, I know.
Yes,
John's skills.
They mentioned, Dad, I'm enjoying my English class in school. Mr. Terry's English class is very helpful. Yeah.
Well, good.
What should I say more?
And when you think about the layout, the reading of the book for like a 2 or 3 week period, and then that's interrupted with
and Mr. Terry, think about it. It's been almost 2 years.
Yeah.
Every week, 2 days. 2 days a week.
I know.
Persistence, right?
Persistence pays.
Yeah.
So anyway, but like I say, part of it is I'm interspersing, that is, weaving classes in which I give short book readings from the books from the neighbor that you gave me, and then the long book readings from whatever, you know what I'm talking about. Right now I'm still really tired. Anyway, the point is that, but because it's not always the same thing, I think that's one of the things that really is making that class better for the kids.
Yeah, Mr. Terry, repetition, persistence, persistency, yeah, repetition,
Right, but you see what I'm saying is that sometimes the classes have videos, a short book with video approach, okay? So they can watch a video, they read, they can watch the videos, they can enjoy, and then there's other classes where all they're doing is reading. And, I might ask them some questions about that. But yeah, as far as Gian, she's surprising me all the time because her acquisition of English her skills are growing rapidly.
Mr. Terry, when I'm working in my room, okay, Mr. Terry, the Korean apartment structure, right?
Yeah.
So I can hear them talking, listening, everything. So I'm surprising too, okay, when I hear them. So I'm very, I appreciate it, okay? I thank you very much.
But the only reason that Choa is not yet at Jian's level is just Choa's younger. That's the only.
Yeah, I know. But Mr. Terry, she will be soon.
She will be,
okay?
yeah. She will.
I don't worry, okay?
She will be. Yes.
Possibility, okay? Possibility, her possibility. Think about it. She's getting, she's growing. She's
Yep.
growing, especially her mind. You know,
Yep.
inside. Her
Mhm.
inside is growing, so I don't worry.
So how's Harim doing?
Karim's busy. She got boyfriend.
Did she?
Yeah, it's not
It's not serious. It's
it's not serious. They are very pure,
yeah.
and but the relationship is very good. You know, their family invited her to their dinner, something like that. You know, his mother, you know, celebrate her birthday, so they sent us a cake, birthday cake. And a few days ago, his mother, it was his mother's birthday, so my wife bought a birthday cake, and we let Karim deliver it to boyfriend's house, something like that. So that's okay. It's not a serious relationship like in the United States.
Yeah, I know that's. And right now, the United States is going so crazy. You know.
She's growing. She's growing. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad to hear that. I mean, I'm sure her grades are just top, right?
She's very smart. We
Yeah.
don't worry about her school life.
Okay.
She'll be okay. She reads books, and she's good at computer, and she's good at singing. She enjoys her life.
Good. Good. That's important.
And our business is going okay. I mean, very good. You know, my wife and I are good partners. You know,
That's important.
you know, we are doing real estate business, right?
Yeah.
So my drone skills are getting better and better every day. So, you know, I take pictures of, you know, areas, you know, with drone, and she makes, you know, PPT, PowerPoint materials, and she's a good presenter. So good, we are good. Yeah, getting better. I think we'll be rich.
Well, I hope so. I mean, the thing is, with the world
Now we don't have much, you know, cash, but every time we have cash, we try to buy, you know, land.
Right.
So we already have seven documents.
Okay.
Yeah, we're getting rich.
Well, the thing is that you got to prepare for the coming economic downturn, you know, which is right around the corner. So, yeah, the more land that you have, the better off you'll be, because that's going to be the real wealth, is going to be land. I don't know what's going to happen regarding money. The US dollar will crash probably in about 2 years. And that's why I put $2,000.
Mr. Terry, it won't happen, okay? Don't worry about it. Okay, don't be optimistic.
The crash is going to happen.
Don't be optimistic. Okay, Mr. Terry, we'll talk about something more next time, okay?
That's why I say
it's already 9. It's already right 9.
I'll
I
let you.
have to finish it before 12. I don't have much time, okay?
Okay, I'll let you go.
Yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow maybe, if you have time, and if you want to tell me more, okay? No problem.
Tomorrow I won't have time. So
don't worry then, next day, or, you know, the
Friday,
day after.
when I have, yeah, it'll be Friday.
Day after tomorrow, no problem.
Yeah, Friday I'll have more time.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I'll talk to you then. Bye.
Bye.
어때요?
유익하셨다면
구독과 좋아요
그리고 알림 설정은
사랑입니다.